Merry Christmas and a ho ho ho. Now we gonna be talking about these ho ho ho's. You get what I'm talking about? Now listen, remember, we about to get into some tea, okay? So please, if you're sensitive, please don't continue with this video. Viewer discretion advised. Not Busta Rhymes getting all upset because he said he looks like who? Who? Can y'all guess who the boy said Busta Rhymes looked like? Okay, let's get into the video, child.
What did you just say?
Get the video on this. Tracy Morgan. Oh, Tracy. What? What did I just say?
Wait. What did you say?
Nah.
What did you say?
Bro, this
What did you just say?
my boy out here.
Hold on. Put your camera down. What did you just say? Yeah. Tracy Morgan. Tracy, your boy, man.
Tracy, my boy.
What does that mean?
I don't know. My boy said Tracy.
Close the round, nigga.
I'm not talking to you, homie. I don't need you to tell me.
Whatever.
I'm asking you a question. I ain't calling you out. What's the problem? You gotta tell me you didn't ask the question. And I don't understand. I don't know what that means. You trying to be funny? So what you mean, Tracy, my boy? What that mean?
Everyone's saying Tracy, so I'm saying Tracy.
I ain't hear nobody say Tracy. You the only one said it.
Looks exactly like Tracy Morgan. Busta wrong for this. It's a little kid. Yeah, I feel like he was doing a little extra. He looks more like Tracy Morgan than Tracy Morgan looks like Tracy Morgan. Tell me this ain't Tracy Morgan. Oh, so, some people agree. Okay? Nah, respect Busta Rhymes. Y'all wildin' in the comments. I mean, is it that serious though? Like, let's be real. Why is Tracy Morgan mad? Tracy Morgan in a bad mood. I mean, he does look like him. So now, Busta Rhymes, aka Tracy Morgan. Ha! Now you're gonna be mad? The whole half of the internet is calling you Tracy Morgan, Busta Rhymes. So you're gonna be upset at everybody on the internet? Me personally, I feel like it wasn't that deep. It's not that serious. We understand you are Busta Rhymes, and there's a lot of people in the world that don't even know who you are. So, I mean, I think it was a joke, okay? And even if it wasn't a joke, it clearly was a mistake. You get what I'm saying? I personally don't feel that it should have been that deep over him calling him Tracy Morgan. But that's just my opinion, okay? Some people are sensitive and get triggered easily. I don't know. Okay, so now we got Rakai, okay, responding to what India Love did. And, she stuck up for Rakai and Kai. Okay, so let's just take a listen to what he had to say.
For respect or some shit like that. Like they want for respect. So, boom, chilling. Boom, I look up, she on the stage. That is W to India, but at the same time, it was not the right space of time. I feel like, honestly, it's not the right place of time to do that. Cause it's like, damn, imagine you win a war and you feel me, but fuck it. W India love for that shit. But like at the same time, bro, I don't think it's the right place of time to do it at that time. I like it though. Like, I like it. Like, girl, you wasn't scared to do that.
Okay, so Rakai basically saying that, he appreciates, India Love basically, sticking up for him or feeling how she feel or whatever. But he also is saying, hey, it's the time and the place. And I also even said this when I first started talking about this and, when we spoke about what she said or whatever the case may be. It's a time and place for everything. You get what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Summer, you trying to act Summer. I'm saying your name right because I understand Summer. Don't worry about it. Summer, you up here trying to act like Chrisean. Don't you want, did you say you and Chrisean gonna end up fighting because when Blueface get out, you want to fuck him? Let's clock it. Summer said she gonna fuck Blueface and her Chrisean gonna fight about it.
I don't know why, but I believe that. I believe Summer said that. Do you understand what I'm saying? But Summer having to fight Chrisean for Blueface is crazy work to me. Blueface is slanging that thing every which way. So Summer, you don't even got to do all of that because Chrisean not fighting every single body that Blueface is sleeping with. Okay? She not doing that. That's something that she was doing before she got locked up. But I don't think that she's really trying to get locked back up again. Okay? So she might do shit on the low and not in the public eye, if you get what I'm saying. But Chrisean dapping up Summer in the middle of the chaos would have sent me over the edge if she was my sister. Like, what the F are you on right now? That's like a slap in the face. Chrisean was 100% telling Summer and Tommy shit. Taseki wasn't crashing out over nothing. Okay? So we're getting a little bit into the Summer Taseki comments. What I take from the chaos is that Taseki is hurt that Chrisean started this rumor about her and their childhood, and now her ops can throw it in her face. Also, Chrisean being buddy-buddy with the person who says the accusations the most. So a lot of people is, basically saying that Taseki had a point because of the way Chrisean was moving with Summer. Now, who did this? Not they got an AI Chrisean on the waves and an AI stroller with alleged Junior in it in the water, child. I guess you could see him from there, huh? Y'all is crazy on this internet. But, to the Rock Tars, that's definitely not going to be a hee-hee, ha-ha moment. It's going to be a crash-out moment. How dare you make this AI with Chrisean on his damn surfboard in the water with Junior in the damn stroller in the goddamn waves. Child. But anyways, I already said how I felt about, Summer, the Chrisean and Taseki situation. I don't know why Taseki would even think or insinuate or even have any type of thoughts that Chrisean was going to do anything loyal after she gave an alleged fake apology. Moving forward to Cardi and Stefon Diggs. A lot of people is for them and not for them. Actually, they do look cute together. Stefon Diggs looks kind of shy with public affection. That's what is given to me a little bit. But they do look like a cute couple. Will Cardi be the female to make Stefon Diggs a changed, faithful man? I don't know. She out with the mom. The mom and Cardi is looking kind of, cozy-wozy. Looking like they getting along. Okay. Now they have a baby involved, so Stefon Diggs is in Cardi's comment section saying, damn, this my son fine ass mama. What you mean? Because Cardi said, I fit you too big. I fit you too big. And he said, what you mean? What she trying to say is it's too big to fit? Ooh! Don't be showing these people you be laughing the guy out of his drawers. Think you so funny. The way you love and support me. Okay, so Stefon Diggs is publicly acknowledging Cardi, his girl, his BM, and the woman that's supporting him. Proud of you, boo butt. I love you, baby Brim. Okay, so these are the things that he has been posting under, her comment section. I don't know about y'all, but I don't remember seeing Stefon Diggs publicly with a claiming somebody. I don't know. I just can't see that right now. I see a lot of females coming out trying to expose him and, saying he the baby dad and stuff like that. But what he's doing with Cardi now, I don't remember him doing that with any of the other ones. Did he do that with any of those baby moms or alleged baby moms? I don't know. But I really, I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for anybody that gets in a relationship that things are going well. But when you're dealing with pathological liars and cheaters and they have a known well history of being a dog, it's slim to none for a change. I'm just saying, everybody's capable of change, but when you a dog, it's gonna take a little bit more time. So we have a Chrisean update. It looked like she is, making her rounds around a thrift store.
Shout out to Thriftopia. They got some some legends. I'm just having fun. I'm finding some.
Let's go.
They take me all the way back to the 90s, to the 80s.
What we got right there? What we got right there?
A VHS, a VHR, whatever.
Little baby boy.
And look, a classic, a collectible.
Let's go. Yes, sir.
Look at this. It's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luella and Chrisean Jr. has been spotted. So they are with Chrisean. I don't know if that's the hand right there, Chastity or not. I don't know. But they're enjoying the sun in their strollers, okay? They out at the thrift store. Chrisean is picking up some things and, you know, looks like the babies are chilling. She also posted up this, you know, the baby boy and everything else. So do you think that she's getting these things because she actually has a home and she has a VCR player, and or you think that she's just simply just buying things just for content? I don't know. Will she be able to have that clock put up somewhere in Junior's room? That would be nice. You know? Maybe she decked it out in some blue or something and went with a theme. Do y'all think that's what she's doing? Picking up some items that she could put in her new home and stuff like that? That would have been nice. You know, that would be something to, you know, stream about and be happy and excited about. But I personally don't think that that is what it is right now. Maybe she's on the verge of doing that because she had that 100K allegedly from Zeus, you know, after she finished her confessionals or whatever she was doing with Zeus. But I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. Like I said, Busta Rhymes, I felt like he was doing a little bit too much. I don't know if this was a skit or this was some type of something for the content. I don't know, but if this was real, Busta Rhymes is a little bit too old to be triggered that fast for something so stupid. Or maybe when we do get older, you know, we do get triggered faster and stuff like that. I don't know what it is, but okay. Rakai responded to India Love. You know, he said what he said is what it is. You got to understand where you in certain platforms and in certain industries and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to understand how to take a loss. Okay, take an L. It'll be okay. Summer and, you know, wanting to smash Blueface according to Dolly. Okay, I believe that that is something Summer probably would say. Okay. And if she didn't say that and Dolly just pulling shit out her ass to start some shit, then that's messed up. But what can you expect from the internet? Okay. And with the whole Stefon Diggs and Cardi thing, I would hope that Cardi would be the person to have Stefon Diggs actually open his eyes to actually see what type of person he is, what type of person she is for him. You know, they got a baby now, and she got one with him, okay, but he got multiple others with others. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. But we shall see how everything goes. And there's nothing wrong with, you know, Chrisean at the thrift store and, you know, things like that. But when you are at her caliber, people is gonna look at that like, okay, so she has to be broke. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, it just is what it is. People like what they like. Even if she do have money and a home and stuff like that and decide to go through a thrift store, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? You'd be surprised with things that you probably could find at the thrift store. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But what y'all think her reasoning is to buying these things at the thrift store? Because it would make no sense for her to get these things if she don't have a place for her to put it. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about it. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.